The party continued on CNN last night when Sebastian Gorka, I think he's getting booked, by the way, on CNN because he brings them all of their ratings. So much fun to watch. Sebastian Gorka went on CNN's Anderson Cooper 360, and, well, took him for a trip around the world. They were talking about Don Jr.'s emails, as is just everybody wants to talk about Don Jr.'s emails, and it's laughable.
I do want to start off with what Dan and others are reporting. The president has had 4 days now without an event on his public schedule. You've heard the reporting that there's a bunker mode in parts of the White House since the news of Donald Trump Jr. broke. I want you to be able to comment on that.
Oh, absolutely. It's laughable.
Well, it's almost like I just said that. It's pretty laughable. In fact, I really feel like Sebastian Gorka now takes challenges from his comms team to go on and hit as many bullet points as possible. In this next clip, watch carefully where he hits MAGA, Trump train, fake news, and sad in 40 seconds. Roll it.
We are pushing the Make America Great Again agenda. The president is a steam locomotive that will not be stopped. It's just fake news. I'm sad to see CNN fall to this. I know you want salacious, sensational coverage for your ratings, so your corporate sponsors and owners will have, more money. But that's not media, that's not reportage. It's just fake news.
Okay. I'm just going to ignore the insults because I don't think it really gets us anywhere. Again.
It's not about you. It's about actually having journalism back on TV.
Okay.
Where are the Walter Cronkites of yesteryear? This is just about ratings and money, and it's actually quite sad.
Oh boy. And boy does it get sad because as Anderson Cooper goes on, his little sad face just starts to pop up. Watch this next clip, and then watch how he turns into a beautiful, sad baby.
This story only has legs because the fake news industrial complex is obsessed. 9 months of accusations with zero evidence of anything illegal. Look how sad he gets for
Because Sebastian Gorka's got his number. Sebastian Gorka has everybody's number on CNN. I think he just goes on there just for, Intelligence Olympics. He just goes and just takes a lap around the track and mocks the hell out of these people. The party keeps going when Anderson Cooper tries to push back, and, well, this is what happens when Chris Cuomo gets out of town. When Chris Cuomo's not there for Sebastian Gorka to beat up, he's got to go to Anderson Cooper 360 and make him a sad puppy. Here we go.
I thought we were going to talk about real issues, like what we're doing with our allies in France.
I am going to ask you, but you're not being honest. You're not being upfront.
Anderson, how many minutes are we in?
Are you a TV producer now? You're concerned about how minutes we're talking?
No, I'm just disappointed again that you're falling into the fake news trap.
Okay.
You're falling into the fake news trap again, and it's sad, Anderson.
Okay. I mean, you're like shiny, you're shaking shiny objects to try to divert people, but I don't think viewers are really that.
Shaking shiny objects. They were 5 minutes into the interview, and Anderson Cooper was still pushing on the transparency of Donald Trump Jr.'s emails, which were released. It's not shaking shiny objects. It's trying to get to the point, get past the actual garbage that he wanted to talk about. So, Sebastian Gorka pushes on, and Anderson Cooper keeps going at it. How transparent does Don Jr. need to be when he's dropped all of the emails? I'm not sure. What am I missing here? Maybe you guys know something I don't? Let's watch.
You know why the president's description of a witch hunt is accurate? Because there never were witches, and there never was any collusion. It's bogus. The DNC.
Again, I'm just wondering, you're claiming that Donald Trump Jr. was transparent from the get-go.
Donald Trump Jr. is transparent.
Wrong. He actually got something wrong. Donald Trump Jr. is not transparent. That's Jeffrey Tambor, who's probably nominated for another. Whatever. How much more can Don Jr. give? He literally was like, here's all of the emails. And then the New York Times was like, well, we were going to release them earlier, so it's shady that you were transparent with your email. I don't even understand. And then, you got Blumenthal saying that it was illegal what he did when he did nothing illegal. This is they're just grasping for straws at this point. And boy, nobody grasps for straws better than Anderson Cooper.
Let's let the viewers judge, who decided that you are now at 13th place in national ratings, behind Nick at Night, which is at 11.
You used that line on Monday, and it was sort of mildly amusing on Monday.
Tucker Carlson gets 4 million viewers. You barely scratched 800,000.
That's right. Tucker Carlson gets 4 million viewers, and they barely scratch 800,000. It's because he's a great show. You guys should tune in at 8 o'clock tonight on Fox News. Give me my check.
But I think it's funny that you have enough time in the White House, which is apparently you're so busy, you're able to sit around and read Nielsen numbers. Which
No,
actually,
I get
don't read every
really
day.
good prep from my team because the White House press team is superb.
Okay.
I don't deal with this stuff because I do have a day job.
He does get really good prep from his team because let's remind you about that second clip we showed earlier. We're in 40 seconds, and I think he's just taking challenges from his press team at this point. I really do. I bet they're doing a drinking game or they're like playing bingo or something. He was able to, in 40 seconds again, drop MAGA, drop a reference to the Trump train, drop a fake news reference, and call him sad. We even went corporate sponsors on that too. It was kind of, whew. Watch that clip again. This is just a glorious drinking game, and you know that they're laughing in the White House.
We are pushing the Make America Great Again agenda. The president is a steam locomotive that will not be stopped. It's just fake news. I'm sad to see CNN fall to this. I know you want salacious, sensational coverage for your ratings, so your corporate sponsors and owners will have, more money. But that's not media. That's not reportage. It's just fake news.
Okay. I'm just going to ignore the insults because I don't think it really gets us anywhere.
It's not about you. It's about actually having journalism back on TV.
Okay.
Where are the Walter Cronkites of yesteryear? This is just about ratings and money, and it's actually quite sad.
You just know that they're sitting at the White House laughing every time he goes on. You can't help but he's literally just dropping hashtags. What's next? Like, what's the next thing? Is he going to reference Pepe the Frog? Is he going to actually say hashtag on there? He's going to mention Keck the... Come on. And by the way, Sebastian, you're welcome to come on this show. We're not going to challenge you like that. It'll be a lot of softballs, and we'll just kind of laugh about your appearances on CNN, destroying Chris Cuomo on the regular basis. Like, Chris Cuomo probably is on, like, a psychological leave, like, just to get his brain back together from all of the damage he's gotten. He gets beat up every time that Sebastian Gorka comes on. I haven't seen him for like a week. Poor guy's probably got to go vacation in the governor's mansion in New York to take his break. So sad. Let's just go back to Anderson and Sebastian sharing some love together. Just glorious.
No, they actually initiated it. The DNC initiated it.
Right.
That's where the real story is. When you actually go to another government to coordinate dirt on a political campaign. This isn't something we started. This is
I know.
something
We've reported
there's
on.
a massive difference.
We've reported.
You do
on
know the difference, right? When you initiate it.
Yeah, I understand the word initiate.
Good.
Guys, that's exactly the story here. The story isn't that Donald Trump took a meeting with somebody that was sort of connected, that was just Russia, that was just a Russian. That's where this is digressed from. It was supposed to be like collusion with the Trump campaign and the Russian government. Now it's like we're just taking meetings with Russians that had some information on Hillary. The real story is the DNC reaching out to the Ukraine and their government to work together to help win this election. They were the ones colluding with foreign governments. Sure, it wasn't Russia, but it was pretty close with the Ukraine. It's right next door. To try to collude together. Now, but nobody has really reported on that. And Sebastian Gorka brought that up over and over and over again. And of course, it was ignored because that is not the narrative that the corporate sponsors, as he said, want to cover. Glorious, just a glorious interview. That guy, Sebastian Gorka, let me tell you something. He is not going to, it's great. He's going to get their viewership up on CNN. When people say he's on, people are going to tune in.